Hey, this is Brent Galloway with my first Q&A video. You're probably wondering, you're not even popular. Why are you doing a Q&A video? Some people have some unanswered questions. I love shooting video, so why not? So in this video, I'm going to be answering your questions. It could be about freelance graphic design, how to run a freelance business, design in general, or really any questions about me. I'm an open book, so any questions that you have, I'm willing to answer them. So if at any point you have a question that you would like answered, you can leave it in the comments. You can send me a tweet on Twitter at Brent Galloway. And yeah, so hopefully I can keep this going either as like a weekly or bi-weekly thing. So I don't know, we'll just play it by ear and have fun with it. So let's go ahead and jump into some questions. The first question is from Lila. If there was one thing you could do differently when you began freelancing, what would it be? If there is one thing I would do differently when I began freelancing, it would be to take it a little bit more seriously. I would treat it more like a business rather than a hobby. I started freelancing right out of high school, and I was just a kid that just liked to design. And I wanted to take on freelance work on the side, going into college, and in my free time. But it wasn't until about 3 years ago when I went full-time freelancing and I started over from scratch and rebranded myself. I sat down, thought about what I wanted to specialize in, who I wanted to work with, where I was going to find my clients, how much I was going to charge, and how was I going to make money aside from client work, all that stuff. And that's something I didn't do at the beginning. I just sort of made a website and tried to find clients through my connections. And it was when I really sat down and made goals for myself when I started taking it seriously and when my freelancing actually started going to the next level, because I knew what tasks and things I had to do to reach my goals. So having the goals and having kind of a real business foundation structured really helped me take it to that next level. And that's what I wish I had done differently when I had started. But I don't have any regrets on anything, just kind of learn as I go and still having fun with it. The next question comes from Sam Berson. He says, "Hey Brent, I'd love to know how you decide on pricing your freelance projects. Do you have a list of set prices or do you decide on a per client, per project basis? Thanks." Great question, Sam. Pricing in general for freelancers can be pretty difficult because there are countless ways and methods you can go about how to price a project, how to charge a client, how to get paid, all that stuff. For me personally, I do charge on a per project, per client basis. And that's because no two projects are ever going to be alike. So I always start with evaluating the project and the client's needs first, and then using all of that information, I then use my hourly rate kind of as a foundation to estimate how long it would take, and then I put that all together and come up with an accurate estimate for the client. And I've been doing this for, a few years now, so I'm a little bit more comfortable with coming up with estimates and, telling clients how much a project is going to cost. And that's something I was always very hesitant and self-conscious about when I was getting started. But I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of when you do present prices to clients. So I've just kind of gotten comfortable with, either turning down a project if the budget's too low, or, not getting hung up on a client not agreeing to a cost because it may be too much. Not every project is going to be for you. Not every project is going to be for the client and their budget. So if a client doesn't have a budget, don't be afraid to turn them down, or to, you can try to work with them as long as you're comfortable with being compensated that, amount of money. But I guess you'll get more comfortable over time when you start estimating projects. And yeah, I would always recommend going on a per project basis because two projects are never going to be the same. They may require more meeting time or not. So I mean, factor in everything, the amount of time it's going to take, and then come up with an estimate that you're comfortable with. And then don't be afraid if the client does not agree. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. So that's actually the only two questions that I had for this first Q&A video. If you have any questions whatsoever about freelancing, design, or for me personally, let me know in the comments below. And you know, once I get a few more, I will take the time to shoot another video, and then maybe after that, even another one. I hope to do more video content like this, not just Q&A videos, maybe just sort of ranting about certain topics and that sort of stuff. So yes, thank you for watching very, very much. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were able to pick up on a couple of things. And yeah, go ahead and leave me your comments and questions if you'd like. That's about it. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.